Hi everyone,
Hi, I'm Anna,
I'm Eddie,
and we together are Arepa
Arepas Kingdom.
This is a project that we started back in October, trying to share a little bit about our life since we are former small business owners.
Correct.
We are now, we can say nomads because we are not living in a specific place and we are kind of reinventing ourselves.
So we'll fill you guys in little by little. If you do follow the channel, you did see that we went to Venezuela. We were there for a month and a week, roughly around there. It was great. I had an amazing time. The weather was incredible. We were as well. There's family from Anna's side that I didn't know, and now I feel part of the family. We had such an amazing time with all of her family, friends as well. I had seen them through video chats, but not in person. Food was incredible, weather.
And Eddie was super lucky because we visited some of the most exotic places in Venezuela. You can go to some of the past videos and check them out. And then when we went back to Massachusetts, we spent 2-3 weeks. We spent the New Year's Eve with family, and then we met some friends, and we started packing because we put everything in the storage, and we decided to go south primarily for me to avoid the winter and then also to kind of be in a different environment and reinvent ourselves while we figure out what we're gonna do next.
Correct. There's, other projects that we had in mind. There's other studies that I wanted to focus on as well too. For me, being away from Massachusetts, it was the first time being in Florida, which is a lot warmer. And we just went for it. We ended up, or Anna found this spot, Santa Rosa Beach, Florida.
Yes.
We rented this lovely home
Yay!
that's been here for,
It's a kind of a tiny home. Yes, it's in Santa Rosa, Florida, which is northwest, and it is far from the major or more famous cities like Miami, Orlando. It is actually close by the other central Midwest, you call, right?
Yeah.
Right here, it has that woodsy feeling. Actually, we have seen a lot of deers. Camila had been crazy with
She
that.
has.
Yeah, she goes wild. This is right in between two also medium cities, Panama City and Destin. But just 10 minutes away, we have very, very nice beaches. They are called seaside watercolors. There is a lot of touristic infrastructure there, and
Closest city that we have here to the right would be Tallahassee if you're just looking
the
downwards.
capital of Florida. Why did you like it?
It was a small city. It's very comfy, cozy. There's a lot of historic monuments there. We also went to FSU to see one of the art galleries in the school as well.
Yes.
And also one of the parks that we found nearby, open space. It was very nice, dog friendly, barbecue, people just walking on their breaks. We actually had lunch in the park as well, on the bench. It was romantic.
Yes, it was. We visited for Valentine's Day because we are trying to give each other more experience than objects. So we decided to go together to a city that we had never been. So we have explored around, not a lot, because what we are trying is to enjoy the time here and kind of relax ourselves. But we have visited pretty interesting places, some of them. Seaside. What else? I remember probably my favorite, Rosemary Beach. Wow, what a city!
Wow.
Super cute, full of small details, and the architecture is French inspired. A little bit like New Orleans, but cozier, smaller, and also very well mended in front of the beach. So more adorable would be impossible.
Panama City. That is another city very similar to another city that Anna's gonna mention soon. But this one is more beach, outdoorsy, many stores, open field. They have a big.
And a lot of commercial movement we saw.
Yes,
a
yes.
lot of storage. It seems to be one of the most important ports of the U.S.
Yes, that is it.
Mm-hmm.
And Anna's gonna mention the one with.
Destin.
That's the one. She got it right.
Yes, Destin. We visit Destin with family, and that was probably the time that we explored the most.
Yes.
They have incredible beaches. It's like a medium city. It has a lot. It has a lot of people who live there, because around there is a lot of cities that people just come and go and maybe come for vacation. But in Destin, seems like a lot of people live around, and they have very nice beaches. A lot of infrastructure for fishing, for example. We went to watch the Super Bowl there in a restaurant called Ages. Pretty cool.
Very good.
And we also in Destin visit the beach walk, where it's a lot of stores and restaurants.
Anna hasn't mentioned one of our favorite ice cream
Oh.
shops that we found there.
Häagen-Dazs. It's,
Yes,
maybe you have heard about this French. What?
Very good.
It's amazing. And also we discovered Parlo Donuts.
Oh,
Parlo was in Panama
yes.
City, I think, but it also is in Destin and in other cities in the U.S. We usually visit local places, but in the South it's a little more challenging to find those, and scheduling sometimes are a little restricted, and the auctions can be less for local businesses around. There is a lot of franchise and big change, and that's why we have gave us the opportunity to relax in this topic and enjoy also some type of food and auctions that we don't usually have where we live. So we try Parlor Donuts.
Best donuts we've ever had.
Wow. I personally got addicted. Yeah. And well, in between we have visited many places. Walton Beach, also. There is a lot of little places around. I think the main message is explore around. There is always things to see. There is always things to make you be grateful what you have around.
And many of the places that we ended up mentioning, we had, let's say, pinpointed one specific place, and just driving back decided, hey, let's take a different route.
Yeah.
And we would end up seeing something incredibly beautiful. And that's how it goes sometimes.
Yes, totally agree. Well, we can be pretty easy going that
Yes.
way. We pack a couple stuff to eat, to snack, water that won't make us feel any desperate at any point, like, oh, we're gonna find a place to eat. No, we have something here. We go with the flow, and as I said, always taking advantage of what we are surrounded by, because enjoying ourselves is the most important. It doesn't matter where you are. This is a big deal. I gotta confess. Like, the weather, the temperature is a big deal, and so far I can say it's been the best decision that we could take, especially in this moment where we don't have to be anywhere specifically. And so far we have enjoyed this a lot.
And one of the funny things that we ended up doing is we thought we're going to Florida, bikes, paddleboards. We ended up arriving here. Within 3 days, we had our first tornado warning, which was unexpected completely. The alarm went on the phone at 3 in the morning. We were just, trying to figure out what we're gonna do if this thing hits. Luckily, we were fine. None of that happened. But we enjoyed nature. It was, weather-wise, it was a little colder the first few weeks. I think we have a week and a half. It's been maybe upper 70s around there. So this whole week we've been taking the bikes out, having a great time. But yeah, it happens, you know. You think you're going somewhere warm, and Mother Nature, you know.
Yeah, it's still warmer where compared where we live.
Yeah.
But this is not that you are gonna be in a batsuit the whole day.
And now, on to our next step.
Yes.
Should we tell them?
Why not?
We're leaving. We found a place to stay in Mobile, Alabama. None of
Just
us have been there, but we're
a little
going
more
west.
And it's another state. Even it's 2 hours away, and it's pretty interesting because right next to it is another state, and 1 hour away is another state. So it's a pretty interesting area because you can visit a lot of states in just in a matter of 4 or 5 hours. And yeah, it's gonna be Eddie's first time in Alabama, no?
I've driven by there, but
It's
not.
the same like me,
Yeah,
just driven by.
not in a specific place or anything.
So yeah,
But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Definitely stay tuned to our stories, our posts, even with those travel spots that we're gonna go to.
yeah,
We'll definitely be recording, uploading, and
yeah, share a little bit of our tips and recommendation, and also showing what we do. We are not here pretending to be experts or anything.
No.
We're just having fun, and we hope you are having fun with us too.
yes. Thank you guys. Man,
Vamos a repetir
sí.
Tallahassee. Ok.
Nos vamos. Tallahassee.
Pero vamos a hacer una pausa más larga, si no te importa. O sea, la pausa tiene que ser un poquito más larga. Vamos a comenzarlo de nuevo.
Okay.
Unique.